Hey everybody, welcome back. This is going to be a timeless tarot reading for Cancer. And you could either be a Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or Venus, or you could also have a lot going on in Cancer in your chart. So I'm going to first just read the message that I got here, and you'll know right away whether this reading is for you. Your heart knows how to let go so that you can find peace. A beautiful new reality is opening up for you. Entering it requires you to release your attachment to the past. You have been inwardly preparing for a powerful rebirth. Now is the time to trust in what is meant for you and move toward it with an open, trusting heart and peaceful mind. Do not turn away from your path nor from what you know in your heart to be true. No matter what appears to be, nor what logic may dictate, trust what your heart is telling you. Spirit is urging you to express your feelings, emotions, and passions through the art of writing, dancing, drawing, painting, making music, singing, designing, and building. Your purpose is to play in creative expression and access a flow state and remain there as long as possible. So, whoever I'm talking to is going through a rebirth, and you're being urged to go on a totally new path or towards a path that you've thought about going on, and to release an old path. And it could be anything creative. You will know right away what I'm talking about. You could be a writer, a dancer. You could draw, paint. You could be into music, singing, designing, building. But your purpose is to create something along with spirit. And they're urging you not to turn away from this path and to let go of the past so that you can fully move into this new reality that you are creating. So the first card that I got was the Sacrament of Extreme Unction. And this card is, it talks about when when you release, when you are done with one life and you move on to the next, they will actually give you this sacrament in the Catholic religion. And it is basically where you're releasing one life and moving into a totally new life. So whoever I'm talking to is being reborn into a new life. So I know for sure that the wheel is turning, the wheel of abundance, and whoever I'm talking to is being urged or already is giving to others, expressing themselves through whatever creative means they are, which is helping others out in the world. And because of that, you're like a magnet and you're attracting abundance back to you. I can see that you are being urged to persevere, whatever this is, no matter what it looks like, to keep going. And that you're going to receive, you're going to receive a ton of abundance back in return. They're saying that you need to give affection and attention to your inner child and to love your inner child. To heal your financial situation, first give us your worries and concerns for money. We will guide you in order to show you how to create and accept abundance. We will work together. As we work together, your financial situation will heal as fast as you allow. So I'm getting that you're making steady progress, but you're not really seeing the financial return quite yet. But they're saying both of the first two cards I pulled here were about perseverance and to keep going because your world is about to open up to you. No matter what appears to be, nor what logic may dictate, trust what your heart is telling you. And so I think some of you are a little concerned because you are giving and you don't see the return yet, but they're saying to trust, no matter what the appearance is, that this is for you and that there will be a shower of abundance. Steady progress. We acknowledge you for the progress you've made in remembering love in your daily activities. We can clearly see the contribution you're making to the world through your thoughts, feelings, and actions of love. And then they're saying there's no need to worry. You are safe, and this situation is under the perfect control of divine providence and universal order. Only infuse loving thoughts and emotions into the situation to ensure that the highest possible outcome flows effortlessly to and through you. And then they brought up the Law of Attraction card. Each thought is an investment that pays immediate dividends, so invest wisely. You have the power to choose your thoughts and align them with love, peace, and harmony. At your request, we will gladly attune your energies to higher frequencies. So there are things being attracted to you right now. They're saying to be in love, though. Be in love with whatever this new creative expression that you found, whatever this creative project is that you found. And it could be similar to like what I'm doing, because this reading is not only for you, but it is also for me. And there is a lot going on in Cancer right now, with Mars being retrograde in Cancer. So this reading is going to be for a very large collective. Innate infinite wisdom. So you are working along with spirit, and some of you may be reading or learning more about whatever it is that you're trying to do, because maybe you are a beginner at this, but they're saying that you do know enough, because what is happening is you are tapping into the innate infinite wisdom that is in the collective conscious. Compassionate kindness. So I can see you're a very compassionate and kind person, and that's why you are being drawn to give to others, and that's why you were chosen for this. And in the beginning, I did get that this does have past life ties, that you may have done this this creative thing that you're doing right now or thinking of doing. This is something that you've done before in a past life. So they were saying it's going to be very important for you to ground yourself, to get grounded, because I think that there is a lot going on in Cancer right now that is bringing up a lot of emotion. So it's going to be really important for you to get grounded and be stable and emotionally stable, so that you can do the work that you came here to do. You may have some limiting thoughts coming up, or negative thinking that's coming up. And they're saying something that might be helpful is to do a burning bowl ritual. So writing down those limiting beliefs on a piece of paper and then burning them in a fire-safe bowl, and just letting them be gone from your mind, because they are just limiting beliefs that are holding you back. And then they're saying that it's going to be very important for you to nourish and take care of your body. Especially if you are creating along with spirit and you are a creative person, your body is your temple, and they're saying that you will need to nourish that, and that this is going to be very important along your journey. They're also saying that hydration will be another important thing. So I am going to pull some cards just to see if there's anything else that wants to come out. Okay, we have the Hermit. So the answers are within you. And again, we have the Seven of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles. So this is going to be about perseverance and tuning into your feelings and your emotions at this time. Really doing a deep dive to see what is coming up and what is buried within you. Yeah, because you're looking at your choices right now. You're looking at what would make you happy, and you're trying to make a decision to go towards something that is meant for you, something very creative. And it's going to be very important to know that you are being nurtured and you are being taken care of. And that you need to look at the thoughts that are coming up right now and asking yourself if these thoughts are in alignment with your dream, with your vision. So if your dream involves expressing yourself creatively, no matter what it is, creativity comes from the soul. It comes, from deep within. And so making sure that your thoughts are in alignment with what you want to create. If you have any self-doubt or any insecurities coming up, make sure you're taking a look at those. Yeah. And truly nurturing what it is that you value. Choosing what you value. And sometimes that could be choosing what's important to you, choosing yourself, or maybe money. It could be money. But I am getting that there is something that needs to end right now. And it is a lot to do with like lack consciousness. There's a lot of lack consciousness coming up. Like you think this may not lead to anything, but it is part of your soul purpose. It's part of your life purpose. And we just have like a parade of Door Dashers coming to the house. I don't know what's going on. It's kind of crazy. Okay. I think that you may have been putting time and energy into something that was not serving you in the past. And you have basically just learned to work really hard without really getting paid for what you're worth. Whatever it was left you feeling very, very burdened. So we have the Ten of Wands coming out. And I think you're thinking of leaving somewhere that did bring with it a lot of burden. Yeah, they're saying pack your bags. Yeah, there's something that you're working on right now. There's something that you're working on right now, and it is going to, we have the Ten of Pentacles coming out. This is something that is going to bring you abundance. But I think you've been comparing yourself to others. There could have been a little bit of comparison going on. Okay. And what's the advice, Spirit? Okay, instead of comparing yourself to others, They want you to focus on your happiness, on what lights you up, what makes you happy. And in order to do that, you may have to look inside at what is making you not feel happy. Because I think for a lot of you, what is making you not feel happy is the disappointment and loss that you have had in the past. And a lot of this could have been disappointment and loss of love, or of things that you loved, something that you really loved. Yeah, and you may have to they're saying to protect your light, to protect yourself from negativity. And in this card, you can see she is putting herself in a bubble, so putting up boundaries to protect herself. Yeah, and protecting yourself against, like, we have the Seven of Swords, so any trickery or anyone in your environment that could be disturbing your peace. Anybody who's disturbing your peace, or anything that is disturbing your peace, which can be your thoughts too, like negative thoughts around this. Yeah. And then we have, yeah, the Judgment card coming out. Yeah, I think you are looking at a creative project, and you're thinking that it is not going to, you're having some negative thoughts around this, but this is your dream. So if you're trying to manifest your dream, but you're looking at it like, I don't know, when pigs fly, this is going to happen. That's not a really good way to go about manifesting what you truly want. They're saying to, yeah, here's the Seven of Wands again, putting up boundaries against that. Because the wheel is about to turn in your favor. The wheel is about to turn in your favor, and I know this because you have been giving to others, and so you are going to automatically receive in return. Yeah, they're saying to use your wisdom and your logic, because some of your thoughts may be taking over or preventing you from manifesting your dreams. So I am going to, for closing, I'm just going to read this Sacrament of Extreme Unction. And this is from the White Light Oracle. I'll put a bookmark in here. Here it is. So your heart knows how to let go so you can find peace. It is time for you to experience spiritual closure. A beautiful new reality is opening up for you. Entering it requires you to release your attachment to the past. You have been inwardly preparing for a powerful rebirth. Now is the time to trust in what is meant for you and move toward it with an open, trusting heart and peaceful mind. In an ideal world, we would finish our inner work, be completely healed, check it off the list, and move on without any issues from the past intruding into our present life. In a more realistic view, we do our best to muddle through, gaining enough wisdom, enough understanding and healing to attain some degree of closure and move on as best we can, flicking off remnants of the past which can arise, even whilst we are doing our best to let go. In an even more challenging turn of our spiritual spiral, we may know something has run its course and no longer belongs in our world, and yet have trouble exorcising the past and its pains, confusions, or attachments, so it bleeds through into the present, even though we know it doesn't belong there. To avoid the taint of the past causing unnecessary issues in the present, the Oracle of the Sacrament of Extreme Unction brings powerful spiritual last rites so you can be cleansed and liberated into the fullness of your next phase. In the Catholic tradition, extreme unction is performed at the time of physical passing to cleanse the soul and allow it to gracefully leave the body and enter the afterlife. In the context of this oracle, the symbolic equivalent of the sacrament is the powerful intervention of spirit to free you from the grip of what has been. It is a liberation from habit and the compelling lure of the familiar. It is divine forgiveness and healing. Extreme unction translates into last anointing. Whilst spiritual grace will be with you always and blessing is always available to the receptive heart, this oracle wishes to bring to your attention the ending of a particular stubborn pattern. As it does, you will feel greater freedom and a new lease on life, as if you are being born again within this lifetime. This is very significant and permanent healing release. As the expression goes, every saint has a past and every sinner has a future. This oracle encourages you to embrace your future and let go of the emotional and psychological burdens you have been carrying for yourself and likely for many others, ancestors and more, for far too long. Sometimes we martyr ourselves to the pain in the past, or even attempt to carry the suffering of others, holding it within our hearts as if that can alleviate the burden of another or create healing. All that happens in such instances is that suffering increases. Let yourself off the hook of guilt, shame, or blame. Give yourself permission to acknowledge that all people, including you, have done their best. The universe is offering you a powerful spiritual gift. Your heart knows how to receive it. Let go. There is no turning back. It is time to start anew. It is your time to be happy and free. Yes, a chapter is ending and a new one is beginning, and Spirit is saying you have no choice. You're going into this new chapter, and it's going to be filled with happiness and abundance. And right now, I think you're trying to figure out how to release the past, and Spirit is saying, I'm here to help. All you need to do is ask. So if you guys made it this far, thank you so much and bless your heart. If you want to put in the comments below how this resonated with you, I love to hear. I read all of the comments and respond to everyone. And I do personal readings, so the link is in the description box below. And be sure to like this video and smash that subscribe button if you haven't already. I appreciate each and every one of you. Have a beautiful day.